step out here.
Welcome to Day 3 of 8th grade speeches. The process of preparing our speeches began in December, and we have been working hard in class for the past 4 months getting ready for today. We researched, we wrote our speeches, rewrote our speeches, and practiced many times. Today, we get to hear the results of our efforts, but before we begin, please join us in prayer. Dear God, thank you for bringing us here today. Please be with us, especially our speakers. Calm their nerves and assure them that they are ready and able. Thank you for your many blessings. Amen. Please welcome our first speaker, Connor Jenkins, who is speaking about the Nutty Putty Cake.
Many people believe that the art of spelunking, which has been so much towards a cave, is very dangerous and has lots of consequences. This is very true. Many spelunkers have to think very hard when they are about to go through different parts of a cave. If they make a wrong turn, they can make a fatal mistake. The fate of John Jones is a very good example of this. The Nutty Putty Cave was discovered by Dale Green and some of his friends in 1960. Initially dubbed as the Silicon Cave due to the pliable consistency from which they are formed. However, it was later renamed to the Nutty Caves. In the fall of 2009, John Edgar Jones, a medical student from Virginia, visiting his family in Utah for Thanksgiving, decided to explore the cave with his brother and friends. John, who had a lifelong passion for caving ever since his childhood adventures with his family, eagerly joined the group. During their exploration, the group gathered at a prominent area known as the Big Slide. However, John, intending to explore a section of the cave called the Birth Canal, inadvertently navigated to an uncharted part near Ed's Approach. As he descended further, he mistakenly wedged himself into a narrow passage. Struggling to free himself, John's situation quickly escalated to an emergency. His brother, guided by their religious beliefs, initiated prayer while seeking help from the rest of the group and alerting local EMTs. Responding EMTs faced significant challenges reaching John due to the cramped space, complicating matters. John's size and weight posed unique challenges for the rescue effort. Despite their best attempts, including a pulley system and drilling to access them, the situation worsened when the pulley malfunctioned, causing John to fall deeper into the cave. With each passing moment, John's condition deteriorated. His heart strained against the unusual positioning, and emergency responders worked tirelessly to extract him. Tragically, John ceased responding, and when a medical professional arrived, he was declared deceased on November 25, 2009. The aftermath of John's passing left a profound impact on his family and friends. His wife, with a young daughter and another child on the way, faced a heartbreaking task of how to proceed. Ultimately, the decision was made to leave John in the cave. As a result of this tragic incident and previous accidents, the Nutty Putty Cave was permanently closed to the public. The entrance now stands sealed, serving as a memorial to John and a stark reminder of the risks inherent in cave exploration. Despite efforts to enhance safety protocols, the cave remains inaccessible to prevent further tragedies. Jones always had a special place in his heart for spelunking, so when he came to Utah from Virginia, he knew he would have to go again. Unfortunately, he would make a wrong turn near Ed's Push, and he would make the fatal mistake of going into an uncharted area. John was a husband, a father, and a friend. It is very unfortunate that he had to pass away for the cave to finally become closed. Jones' story teaches us to be very careful and cautious with something we are unfamiliar with. Thank you. Please welcome Brooks Hallday, who is speaking on this matter.
Many St. Louis students have memories of field trips to the Springer Opera House. Located just around the corner from our campus, this iconic theater has entertained and educated generations with its magic productions. The Springer Opera House represents the rich history and cultural significance of performing arts in the region. This historic theater has played an important role in the community for over a century, hosting performances and events that entertain audiences of all ages. Today, I will share the history of the Springer Opera House, its contributions to our community, and plans for its future. The Springer Opera House was built in 1871 by Francis Joseph Springer, a prominent entrepreneur and civic leader in Columbus. At first, the space occupied by the Springer was a grocery store, but after the Civil War, Springer decided to construct a grand theater to showcase the performing arts. The building quickly became the center of cultural activity in the region. In fact, in 1971, Governor Jimmy Carter designated the Springer as the State Theater of Georgia. In 1958, the Springer faced an uncertain future when plans were set forth to demolish the theater to build a parking lot for the courthouse across the street. A passionate local committee started a petition to save the Springer and was successful. Over the years, the theater has undergone several renovations and expansions, but its historical charm and architectural beauty have remained intact. Throughout its history, the Springer Opera House has hosted a wide range of performances, including plays, musicals, operas, and concerts. Respected actors, musicians, and performers from around the world have graced its stage, making it a premier destination for entertainment in the South. Entertainers such as Ma Rainey, Burt Reynolds, and Edwin Booth have performed at the Springer. Booth, the brother of Abraham Lincoln's killer, John Wilkes Booth, is known to have given one of the world's best portrayals of Hamlet on the stage of the Springer in 1876. The Springer Opera House has made significant contributions to the local community, both culturally and economically. As a center for the performing arts, the theater has provided countless opportunities for residents to experience live entertainment and cultural enrichment. Its educational programs, including youth workshops and summer camps, have inspired generations of young artists to pursue their passion for theater and music. In 1999, the McClure Theater opened its doors as a home for the Children's Theater Series, and in 2023, a corner parking lot was converted into an outdoor theater named after Paul Pierce and Ron Anderson, two of the Springer's influential actors, teachers, and directors. Saint in Columbus, Jasper Howell is a testament to the impact of the Springer on the youth of Columbus. Howell has acted in productions, taught at their summer programs, and is an advocate for the Springer. He first acted in production at age 5 and said, even at a young age, you can feel and understand the rich history of the Springer. Howell went on to say that when he was young, the Springer helped him to express his feelings and emotions through theater. One of the most notable aspects of the Springer Opera House is its dedication to inclusivity and diversity through the arts. The theater actively seeks to showcase a wide range of voices and perspectives, ensuring that all members of the community were represented and welcomed. This commitment to diversity has helped the Springer Opera House remain relevant in our ever-changing world. Today, the Springer Opera House continues to uphold its legacy of artistic excellence and cultural heritage. Its commitment to preserving the history of the performing arts of Columbus is evident in its ongoing restoration efforts and programming aimed at engaging audiences of all ages. The Springer's future is bright despite recent controversies surrounding the plans to build a new government center across from the Springer Arts Institute. Demolition recently began, and many stewards of the Springer have raised major concerns over the safety of the historic building during the construction process. Mayor Skip Emerson is leading the fight to ensure the preservation of the Springer, and assurances have been made to minimize any adverse effects. In conclusion, the Springer Opera House stands as a cherished institution in the heart of Columbus, Georgia. With its rich history, cultural significance, and commitment to artistic excellence, the theater continues to inspire and uplift audiences of all ages. As we look to the future, it is clear that the Springer Opera House will remain a beloved landmark and a source of pride for generations to come. Thank you, and please welcome Craig Adams, who is speaking on synesthesia.
Synesthesia is a intriguing phenomenon in which individuals experience the learning of multiple senses simultaneously. For instance, someone who sees colors while tasting food, feels sensations while hearing sounds, or even associate different words with different tastes. Despite not being classified as a medical condition, many individuals with synesthesia find it surprisingly beneficial for learning and entertainment. Commonly described as having wire spots in the brain or experiencing sensory crossover, synesthesia refers to understanding of the five primary senses: sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch, which are typically learned in early education. These senses play vital roles in detecting, signaling, and processing information about one's environment and giving awareness and safety. For instance, the eyes detect visual stimuli, the ears detect auditory cues, and the brain processes these signals to interpret the world around us. Synesthesia is not considered a disorder but rather a unique variation in sensory perception, often associated with other brain-related conditions. While most people's senses provide clear details of the brain, individuals with synesthesia experience different processing mechanisms. Instead of sequential processing, synesthesia may process sensory input simultaneously across multiple areas of the brain, resulting in a primary and secondary effect. A primary effect involves experiencing sensory input directly linked to sensory input, such as identifying a sound by hearing. In contrast, a secondary effect occurs when one sense triggers an unexpected sensation in another, such as seeing colors or hearing sounds. Earliest documented case of synesthesia dates back to 1812, observed by George Device Lewis Axford, who experienced seeing colors while hearing music, now known as paresthesia. Despite national research gaps, interest in synesthesia research in the late 1800s, with notable studies conducted by Sir Francis Galton, who identified various forms of synesthesia, including a number of forms of synesthesia observed in individuals in macrobiology, Georgia. Studies have shown a higher prevalence of synesthesia among individuals with autism, with approximately 40% of cases having hereditary components, with some synesthesia manifests in different intensities, with some individuals experiencing sensations occasionally and others consistently. Notable individuals like artists Vincent van Gogh and musicians like Duke Ellington and Billy Joel. Other artists such as Kanye West and Billie Eilish have openly discussed their experiences with synesthesia, using it as a source of creativity for their work. There are numerous forms of synesthesia, totaling 73 variations, including auditory, tactile, number form, and mirror touch synesthesia. Mirror touch synesthesia, where individuals feel sensations experienced by others, has gained attention particularly in cases involving amputees who report feeling sensations through the residual limbs. While less than 3% of people worldwide being affected, MTS remains one of the more common forms, while less full passatory synesthesia is
associating words with cases of errors affecting only 0.2 of individuals with synesthesia. Currently, there is no Medicare for synesthesia. However, individuals struggling with this condition are encouraged to seek support from therapists or medical professionals to understand and cope with their experiences. Continued research into synesthesia promises to deeper understanding of the brain's complex mechanism and diversity of human perception. Thank you. Please welcome Melissa Adams, who is speaking on foreign accent syndrome. Foreign accent syndrome, also known as FAS, is a rare condition in which an individual suddenly develops a foreign accent despite being raised with their language. This condition is often misunderstood and can have a significant impact on the affected individual's life. Today we will explore the symptoms, causes, and treatments of FAS, as well as the impact it has on those who experience it. FAS was first identified in 1907 when Norwegian woman Ashley L. developed a German accent after suffering head injury. Since then, there have been numerous documented cases of individuals developing foreign accents following head injuries, strokes, and other neurological conditions. However, not all cases of FAS can be linked to a specific neurological event, and the exact cause of this condition is still not fully understood. The symptoms of FAS vary depending on the individual, but the most common symptom is change in speech patterns that make the person sound as though they have a foreign accent. This can include changes in pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm of speech. In some cases, the accent may be identified as a specific foreign accent, while in others it may be a mix of different accents. The individual may also experience difficulties in pronouncing certain words, as well as changes in their native language, grammar, and syntax. The impact of FAS on an individual's life can be significant. People with FAS often report feeling embarrassed and self-conscious about their new accent, especially when it is drastically different from their native language. They may also experience difficulties in communication as their speech may be misunderstood or perceived as international mockery. As a result, individuals with FAS may withdraw from social interactions and become isolated, leading to feelings of loneliness and depression. The diagnosis of FAS can be challenging as there is no specific test for this condition. A thorough evaluation by a speech-language pathologist and neurologist is typically necessary to rule out other possible causes of the new accent change. Additionally, the individual's medical history and any recent head injuries or neurological events are taken into consideration. There is currently no known cure for FAS, and treatment options are limited. In some cases, speech therapy can help individuals regain some of their lost speech patterns and improve their communication skills. However, this is not always effective, and the individual may never fully recover their original accent. In cases where FAS is caused by a specific neurological event, such as a stroke, treating the underlying condition may result in the individual's accent returning to normal. There is still much research needed to fully understand FAS and its underlying causes. One theory suggests that the condition may be linked to damage in the brain's language processing centers, causing the individual to process language differently and resulting in a foreign accent. Another theory proposes that FAS may be a psychological response to a traumatic event, where the individual unconsciously adopts a foreign accent as a coping mechanism. In recent years, there has been a growing interest in FAS, with more cases being reported and studied. The increased awareness has led to a better understanding of this condition and the development of support groups and resources for individuals with FAS. These support groups provide a safe space for individuals to share their experiences and connect with others who understand what they are going through. In conclusion, foreign accent syndrome is a rare but real and complex condition that can have a significant impact on the individual's life. It is characterized by a sudden change in speech patterns, resulting in the individual speaking with a foreign sounding accent. The cause and treatments of FAS are still not fully understood, and further research is needed to better understand this condition. Individuals with FAS may experience difficulties in communication and may feel isolated and embarrassed. However, With increased awareness and support, it is possible for individuals with FAS to grow and adapt to a new accent. Thank you. Please welcome Gavin Patel, who is speaking on artificial intelligence.
Have you ever seen a self-driving car on the road? This is one of the many ways we've used artificial intelligence in our modern day. The evolution of artificial intelligence will continue to make our lives more productive in many ways, such as transportation, manufacturing, entertainment, and so much more. Artificial intelligence has undergone significant evolution since its creation. The first ever concept was made way back in 1950 by a guy named Alan Turing, a British mathematician, who suggested that humans can solve problems why can't machines. By the next year, the first program ever using artificial intelligence was created. It was a checklist game that could be fully completed in a reasonable amount of time. From the mid-1950s to mid-1970s, AI flourished. Computers were stronger and cheaper, which made them more capable of handling more advanced AI software. People also learned how to apply to the programs and learn how to implement it. After that, progress in artificial intelligence slowed almost a complete walk because of the low budget and not powerful technology at the time. This lasted until about the 90s when AI era, so to speak. In 1997, Marine World Chess Champion and Grandmaster Gary Kasparov was defeated by IBM's Steve Blue. This very technical and smart chess-playing computer program could calculate 200 million chess visits a second. In the 2000s, NASA started using AI in almost all of its projects. In September 2002, an automated vacuum cleaner named Dune was introduced. The first automated car was also made by Google at this time. In more recent years, an AI language chatbot named GPT-2 was introduced. GPT-2 is a machine learning AI that uses resources online to generate large volumes of text based on a small input. In the present day, we use artificial intelligence almost daily in our lives. Currently, we are in the golden age of artificial intelligence. We use artificial intelligence in transportation, manufacturing, entertainment, and so much more to make our lives easier. Autonomous cars or self-driving cars use AI and algorithms to calculate roads and how to get to and from somewhere in the most efficient way. We use these cars to travel from place to place a lot easier. For example, companies like Waymo use autonomous cars as taxis. In manufacturing, we are about to make this assembly line much more productive. They can make anything from cars to even toys. They also cut down the time to make something by hours or sometimes even days. Some examples include laptops, cars, and even TVs. Entertainment services like YouTube, Netflix, TikTok, and many other platforms use your preferences to give you recommendations of things you want to see, buy, or even go to. They find your preferences by your viewing time, how you interact with media, and even what region you live in, your age, or your gender. This makes it easier for other users to stay on the platform longer as it is their preference. Then other voice assistants like Siri and Alexa use AI to help answer users' questions by using countless resources it can access. Autocorrectors and smartphones also use AI to enhance our experience. GPT-4 is also a thing now, which is a more advanced and smart version of GPT-3. In the future, AI is expected to advance even farther with newer technologies all these. The use of AI is expected to increase rapidly in areas of transportation, manufacturing, healthcare, education, and media. In a few decades, it is predicted that the only cars on the road will be autonomous. Manufacturing jobs may become hard to find due to the use of robots to drop the car payment. In healthcare, AI can easily identify recognized diseases very quickly and accurately at the same time. AI can do this by analyzing previous data and using it to help diagnose and treat illnesses. In education, AI can easily grade papers, assign projects, detect plagiarism, and even identify students' promotions and other phases. Print and media is also helped by AI because they can generate articles and newspapers or websites just by giving it a few words. AI can even make advertisements. AI will soon almost be in every aspect of people's lives as it is growing rapidly. But there are also some risks associated with AI. AI can be a huge privacy risk as it can go through millions of resources in seconds. This makes it very easy to find someone's personal information from data leaks and can lead to identity theft. Even once artificial intelligence can be used to reach into sensitive data centers and steal information from people. This hasn't happened yet, but it's predicted to happen in the near future. In conclusion, AI has transformed our lives in many ways and supports the concept of it in 1950. The future of AI can make our lives even more productive and it's very much within true to do so. This proves that artificial intelligence will continue to make our lives more productive in many ways such as transportation, manufacturing, entertainment, and so much more. Thank you. Please welcome Zion Khan, who is speaking on technological innovations in orthopedic surgery.
Imagine undergoing surgery knowing that a robot, not a human, will be performing the procedure. This scenario is becoming a reality as advancements in surgical technology continue to revolutionize the field of orthopedic surgery. From the simple tools of the 1700s to today's sophisticated technology, orthopedic surgery has undergone significant evolution. Today, I'll explore the history, impact, and future of orthopedic surgery. Orthopedic surgery traces its roots back to the 1700s when procedures were performed using primitive tools like knives and saws, made from a very sharp mineral named obsidian. Despite the sharpness of obsidian, early surgical tools lacked the precision and efficiency of modern technology. The first orthopedic surgical procedure, an amputation, highlighted the limitations of early surgical technology. Dr. Ryan Garinger, a local orthopedic surgeon at the Houston Clinic, notes that technology has revolutionized orthopedic surgery by improving efficiency, reducing pain, and enhancing accuracy. Arthroscopic procedures in particular have benefited from technological advancements, leading to shorter surgical times and improved outcomes. The shift from visualizing and eyeing procedures to utilizing advanced technology has significantly enhanced the success rate of surgeries. The impact of surgical technology on orthopedics is profound. Procedures are now faster, more precise, and less invasive. However, challenges remain. Dr. Garinger acknowledges that technology is not flawless. Surgeons must constantly evaluate each step of the process to ensure accuracy and flawless effectiveness. As technology continues to advance, the future of orthopedic surgery holds exciting possibilities. Dr. Garinger highlights the potential role of artificial intelligence in performing surgeries, hinting at a future where robots may take on surgical procedures. This prospect opens up new avenues for innovation and precision in orthopedic surgery. Orthopedic surgeons utilize a variety of tools and techniques, including metal plates, nails, and prosthetic limbs, to restore function and mobility to patients. Computer navigation and CT scans aid in preoperative planning and guide surgical procedures, ensuring precise outcomes. Prosthetic limbs, while expensive, are offered to individuals like Jeremy Campbell, an Olympic athlete who lost his right leg due to fibular hemorrhage. Having a prosthetic leg allowed him to regain normalcy and independence. While technological advancements have revolutionized orthopedic surgery, they also come with natural risks. Dr. Garinger highlights that the benefits of increased precision in faster procedures, but also acknowledges potential drawbacks such as fractures and tissue deaths during complex surgeries. In conclusion, surgery technology has transformed orthopedic surgery, making procedures faster, more precise, and less invasive. Despite the challenges and risks associated with technological advancements, the employed future of orthopedic surgery holds promise for further innovation and improvement. As we continue to employ the power of technology, patients can look forward to safer and more effective surgical interventions. Thank you. Please welcome Lizzie Gregory, who is speaking on the Gilmore Girls.
The popular television series Gilmore Girls has over 2 million viewers a year. The show, which debuted in 2000, has had a lasting impact on on viewers and society as a whole. The beginning of the television show Gilmore Girls was a typical one. Creator Amy Sherman Palladino got the idea under unusual circumstances during a tense meeting at Warner Brothers Studios, where she tried to capture the attention of the executives. Wanting a chance to collaborate with the studio, she found herself struggling to convince them of the quality of any of her show concepts. As the meeting dragged on, Palladino impulsively pitched the idea of a close-knit mother-daughter pair who were more like best friends. This unexpected suggestion got their interest, providing her both an idea and a limited time frame to develop it. This idea came to Palladino when she found herself on a brief vacation in a quaint Connecticut town, where she was inspired by its charm and spirit. This idyllic setting characterized White's town, with its pumpkin patches, cozy diner, and trusted community, fueled her creative vision. Within days, she was working on writing a script for her blossoming idea. The enduring appeal of Gilmore Girls lies in its comforting spirit, characterized by soothing music, beautiful locations, and heartwarming relationships. The show creates a tranquil and inviting environment that hits home with viewers. Its popularity stems from its positive portrayal of girlhood and the unbreakable bond between mother and daughter, offering a rare depiction of love and support. As Palladino worked more on her concept, she saw the mother and daughter sharing a close age, a decision that shaped the storyline. The mother's teenage pregnancy and journey from hardship to gratitude form the foundation of their story. Palladino aimed to give the series a magical feeling, a goal that resonated throughout its production. Palladino's distinctive dialogue amongst her characters, marked by the emotional depth and intricate wordplay, further elevates the show's allure. The rapid-fire banter between characters, spanning lengthy exchanges and witty comebacks, adds dynamic layer to the interactions. This conversational style distinguishes Gilmore Girls and enhances its entertainment value. The show's lasting popularity is evident in its rewatchability and devoted fan base, which has remained loyal over the years. Despite concluding after 7 seasons and 153 episodes, Gilmore Girls continues to captivate audiences, earning recognition amongst new critics and viewers. Notably, its consistently high viewership and acclaim show its enduring appeal. Among the show's characters, Jess Mariano undergoes significant development, emerging as one of its most compelling figures. Initially portrayed as a troubled and defiant teenager, Jess's tough attitude and poor academic performance cast doubt on his suitability as a love interest for Rory, the main character. Criticized by others for his behavior, Jess's departure from Rory's life seemed inevitable as they pursued separate paths in college. However, Jess's return in later seasons marks a remarkable transformation. No longer the rebellious youth of his past, Jess shows newfound maturity, intelligence, and kindness. His evolution, spurred by him writing a book, surprises and delights both characters and viewers alike. Jess's journey from a troubled teenager to a well-rounded adult illustrates the depth of character development within Gilmore Girls, securing his place as a fan-favorite figure. In conclusion, Gilmore Girls is a popular, comforting, and rewatchable show filled with joy. Its lasting impact on society is mostly due to its inviting setting and scenery. Its influence on viewers shows through its popularity. Gilmore Girls has left a lasting mark on the audience, creating a popular fan base and enduring excitement. Thank you. Please welcome Ella Quinn, who is speaking on the Black Hawk helicopter.
Black Hawk helicopter pilot once said, "One of my favorite quotes is by Igor Sikorsky, and it's, if you're in trouble, an airplane can drop you flowers, but a helicopter can land and save your life. The Black Hawk helicopter has done exactly this and more. It's been used for medevac, air aerial firefighting, search and rescue, special operations, and VIP transport. Many countries and military branches use it for these reasons and more. Throughout the years, the Black Hawk helicopter has served many purposes for people all over the world. The Sikorsky UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter was produced to replace the UH-1 Aircraft helicopter. The military requested that the simple and reliable utility helicopter system built in 1972. The first model of the Black Hawk was the UH-60, which started production officially on December 23, 1976. The first Black Hawk was flown in 1978 and entered service in 1979 after it competed with the Boeing Vertol UH-61N1. The UH-60 Black Hawk won because the manufacturer Sikorsky had followed the government requirements and guidelines the best. Sikorsky also promised less manufacturing defects from prototype to production. The U.S. Army and Sikorsky have had a mutual relationship for decades, as there are well over 12 known H-60 Black Hawk variants being used today by the Armed Forces. The Black Hawk is the Army's main utility transport helicopter. But the Navy, Air Force, Coastal Guard, U.S. Customs, Border Protection use the helicopter as well. The U.S. Navy has their own version of the Black Hawk, the S-660 Seahawk. The Seahawk is their main medium utility helicopter in their fleet. But the Black Hawk isn't only used for medevac, aerial firefighting, search and rescue, special operations, and VIP transport, but it started to be used by U.S. cities. In December of 2004, two Firehawks, another version of the Black Hawk, were purchased by the Los Angeles County Fire Department, which made the first municipality to operate one, a third Firehawk later purchased in 2005. Several other countries have also adopted the use of the Black Hawk, as leaders of Jordan, Bahrain, and United Arab Emirates all use Black Hawks for guarding their country and conducting counter missions. Right now, more than 25 countries operate over 4,000 UH-60 Black Hawks. Mexico's Air Force uses them to transport their special forces groups, and the federal police use them to attack, counterattack, and deter drug traffickers. Colombia and South America, Colombia uses the Black Hawk, and the Colombian Air Force, National Police, and Army. Brazil widely uses them to provide close air support to unit forces. Australia uses the Black Hawk variant for medevac, emergency services, general utility, aerial bombing, firefighting, and disaster relief operations. Slovakia has the armed forces used for disaster response and search and rescue. Sweden purchased UH-60s as troop transport, logistics support, and medical evacuation. Japan and South Korea are allowed to produce multi-mission helicopters under Sikorsky and have several in active use. Iraq, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, and Taiwan use them for evacuation and assault. Pope John Paul II and his team were carried by UH-60 helicopters around Taiwan in 2000. In Africa, the UH-60s have been used for many years. Egypt, Morocco, and Tunisia use them for military operations. In South Africa, they have been used for fighting fires successfully and used to lift and rescue a rhino in Angola. The Black Hawk's variations and countless capabilities make them top choice for aerial and land operations in countries around the world. The UH-60 Black Hawks have won over 4 million flying hours on many missions around the world. Since the 9/11 attacks, they've been extremely active in Afghanistan and Iraq. It was part of the largest Army aerosol in history during the 1991 Gulf War. In 2010, after serving in Iraq, the Black Hawk was used as transportation for troops that are redeploying home in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. The Black Hawk UH-60A helped create the first generation medevac helicopters in response to the needs during the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. Black Hawk is being continuously improved so it will be capable of carrying troops and lifting cargo to increase the Army's mobility. There are many variations of the Black Hawk, such as the Attack Black Hawk and Firehawk. They are qualified to flying temperatures from 131 degrees Fahrenheit to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Can run with missiles, including 50 caliber machine guns, rockets, cannon, and electronic countermeasures. More than 4,000 Black Hawks have been produced and are operated around the world. The U.S. Army has 2,135 UH-60 designated aircraft and has 1,978 Black Hawks in operation. The Black Hawk is capable of performing many operations throughout the world. It has served from the north to the south, from the east to the west, for 45 years. It has taken many forms and still serves its purpose successfully. medical failures, and retirements. The U.S. Army is replacing the aging Blackhawks with the Bell Treaty Valor as its official utility helicopter in late 2024 or 2025. With $7 billion being allocated to replace the legendary Blackhawks, the armed forces will have the latest and greatest to help deter the enemy, accomplish missions, and save lives. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, Lizzie. Thank you. So good. I took that. I can't tell. So your tempo is right. I just told her on the girl she's not going to watch it. I feel like I was working the just for enough visits like that. You didn't like on this one. Sounds great.
The dialogue is always, listen hard here, but the reputation is done. You have to stop practicing watching that. Tell her that, please.
That distracts me.
You just watch it work.
It was like to fight the rules.
Thanks.
She did great. She didn't even sound nervous. I always sounded so nervous. I would like swallow a lot and like. I'm doing this. Yeah, and then you get like you're midway through your paragraph and you're like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember it well. I remember being in high school having to do this, but we just did it in our class. We didn't do it in front of the audience. Yeah, and at church and stuff. Cool, yeah. You did great. You didn't get nervous at all. Were you? You did?
I already got my nervous. I can't see the video when the first got up there.
Is this still? Oh, yeah. We're staying in. Capturing.
Yeah, when the first I'm so glad I did.
You get to say how you
I can change if I want. I might, but it's just. I got my use for
Yep. Yeah, I reckon that's it. You didn't want to say it all. Your voice is very sweet. Yeah, you didn't sound.
Thank you.
You did a good job. So good. So professional.
I mean, this is a really hard assignment. It's great. I mean, it's something that will.
Hello.
And I get pictures. I'll send you pictures. I've got pictures all over. Back. Yes. We'll have it back. Bless you. We got art today. Bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care, man. Love you. Have a good one.